When you think of AI, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Probably you just thought of chatgpt, OpenAI's language model that transformed the world in the latter part of last year. The AI arms race is well and truly on, with each tech giant, every tech company rushing to create the latest and greatest AI language model. Ever since chatgpt changed the world in November of last year, we have seen all competing companies working to release their own versions of the AI. Google is one of these companies, and it has been silently working on their own version of chatgpt, that is Bard, and now they just might have found a way to surpass chatgpt. Google calls this Gemini AI a multimodal AI model, which basically means that Gemini is designed to understand all aspects of human life. Most AI language models we know of today are limited to just text and image processing, but Gemini takes this a whole step further. Gemini can understand text, it can understand images, and it can understand video and audio all at once, making it capable of some truly incredible things. Check out this video demonstration Google made of Gemini, which they posted on their own YouTube channel.
Tell me what you see.
I see you placing a piece of paper on the table. I see a squiggly line.
What about now?
The contour lines are smooth and flowing, with no sharp angles or jagged edges. It looks like a bird to me.
What if I add this?
The bird is swimming in the water. It has a long neck and beak. It is a duck.
Yes.
A duck is a type of waterfowl in the family Anatidae. Ducks are closely related to geese and swans. The duck appears to be blue. This is not a common color for ducks. However, there are some breeds of blue ducks. These are typically not as common as other duck breeds. It is more common for ducks to be brown, black, or white.
Are you sure?
As you can see from this video, the capability of Gemini is absolutely mind-blowing. The way it understands the prompts of the user so intuitively as he is speaking to Gemini shows how truly incredible this new innovation from Google actually is. And according to the testing data we have seen, it also blows all of its competition right out of the water. Up until this point, there has been no AI language model that has been able to beat an actual human at the massive multitask language understanding test. That is the MMLU test. That was until Gemini came along. This MMLU test is a way of assessing understanding in various areas of learning, like STEM subjects, the humanities, and the like. Gemini is the first AI model to outperform human experts at this test, and it scored an accuracy of 90% as compared to chatgpt, which scored an accuracy of 86.4%. In all other tests and metrics, ranging from general intelligence to reasoning, mathematics, and coding, Gemini outperformed chatgpt in every single area bar one, which was a test which had to do with common sense tasks we use in everyday life. The scary thing is that while GPT is on its 4th release, this is the first release of Google's Gemini model. Gemini is coming out with 3 different versions, each with a different purpose and capability. Gemini Ultra is the full package, inclusive of all the features which Google has demonstrated so far, and this tier is for solving the most complex of tasks and problems. Gemini Pro is the base level version of Gemini, which is powerful enough to solve most consumer tasks, but stripped down just enough to run on a server which would be on your browser. And the final tier is Gemini Nano, and this model is designed to run on mobile devices, which is most likely just going to be the Google Pixel for a start. Gemini Nano is focused on efficiency and will most likely be less powerful than the other Pro and Ultra versions of Gemini. Out of the many impressive things Gemini has been shown to do so far, for me personally, the one I am most excited about is how Gemini handles programming concepts and development. Personally, I am an Android developer and I rely a lot on chatgpt to speed up my development and the efficiency of how I can put out code. But at this moment, I am very tempted to switch to Gemini. The reason is, during their demo, Google showed that Gemini can do something which I have not seen any other AI language model be able to replicate. You can show Gemini a picture or a video and ask Gemini to recreate that image inside any programming language of your choice. This is absolutely game-changing, and the potential applications of a concept like this are absolutely endless. I personally can't wait to try out this feature and see what cool stuff I am able to come up with, which I will probably show in a future video. For something as impressive as Gemini looks, you would think that it will come out somewhere late 2024 or maybe even early 2025. However, if you decided to sign up for Google's experimental Bard AI right now, you can try out Gemini Pro. Thankfully, I do have a Bard account, so I'm going to give Gemini a try, as I said earlier, and see how it works for myself. For all companies that are focused on developing AI, the thing they are all aiming at is developing something which is called Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI. AGI is basically an AI that becomes sentient, being able to match up with the ability of humans to reason and draw conclusions from what they see and what they hear, and being able to match that up with past experiences and knowledge. To put it simply, AI would be knowledge, but AGI would be wisdom and awareness. While Gemini isn't quite at the level of AGI just yet, it feels like a significant step in achieving this level of advanced technology. At this point, we all know that Google's competitors would have seen what they have achieved with Gemini, and competitors like OpenAI would be looking to respond. And given how good Gemini looks so far, it will need to be a big response. This can only be good for the advancement of AI tools that is going to make our lives infinitely more productive. And personally, I am really excited to see how far these companies take the advancement of artificial intelligence. I would greatly appreciate it if you were to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow this community of nerds and geeks as big as possible, so every single like and subscribe and comment goes a long way to achieving that goal. You've been listening to Way Geekier, and we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.